Hi, 7th graders. It's Mr. Ron Hobdy. Here's what we did on November 8th and November 9th. So you started with your bell ring or warm-up, and then we reviewed your seafloor spreading model from last class, and then you dove into the evidence for seafloor spreading. So after the warm-up, the bell ringer warm-up, you did a different warm-up, so you wrote for a couple of minutes, 3 to 5 sentences summarizing what you learned last class. Then you crumpled those up and threw them around the room, and somebody found yours, and we read a few of them out loud. After that, we set up page 15 in your notebook. It's called the seafloor spreading reading. And your essential question today is, what is seafloor spreading, and what evidence supports it as a theory? And kind of like we did with continental drift, we broke it down into 3 sections of evidence. And so for that, you had some choices of how to organize your notes. There's a template available, or you could just craft your own notes in your notebook. And the resources were either the textbook in class, or the textbook and myself at a table, or there was a seafloor spreading digital reading, which covered the content pretty nicely. If some of this comes pretty easy to you, there was a seafloor spreading digital reading, more advanced. That was by National Geographic. And that had a little richer vocab and some pictures and video to support it. And that was a little more of an advanced look at seafloor spreading. Or you could use the seafloor spreading slide share, and that presented the information in the same order as your textbook. So you either worked by yourself or with the partner or with me and organized your notes around the evidence for seafloor spreading. And if you finished all that, you answered 3 questions. They were on page 39 in the textbook, the slim orange textbook in the classroom. And we pretty much ran out of time. A couple classes to watch about 5 minutes of a review video. If you need to check your notes, you can use this template, which is filled out. You know, it's not perfect or complete, but it'll give you a sense of what your notes should look like. All right, all that's available on Schoology. So there's no official homework tonight unless you're trying to keep up in class. If you fell behind, you should do some reviewing at home. There will be a multiple choice test next week, just 10 questions or so on all of this, and more to come. So have a good night. See you next time.